The world of Overpowered Main Characters is only just the beginning, because in today's video we will be going through a few examples of overpowered main characters in anime but hide it. There's a sole reason why they prefer hiding their powers. Maybe it's to hide their, true identity, or get underestimated and then show their ultimate power. I mean, there are quite a few reasons why they would do that, which is probably the most exciting thing during this topic. Now, if you are new around here, then please do consider subscribing and clicking on the notifications bell, as it really helps my channel out a lot. And it's pretty much to keep you all updated with the latest and best anime recommendations possible. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. We kick things off with Moonlit Fantasy, which is a brand new isekai that aired last season, featuring a weak-looking main character that is actually absurdly overpowered with insane abilities within his arsenal, strong magic, intense aura, and strong willpower to finish the job just right. Many others, however, do underestimate him because he is only level 1, as it may seem so, but not many know his true powers and what he is actually really capable of. It's a great addition to the isekai anime, and actually one of the more popular isekai anime this year.
これならなんとか釣り合うか。実質下僕に近い関係だが。こっちに回せ。外野へパスして内野に仲間が増えれば僕の衣装も薄まる。ただ届かなかったら困るから気持ち強めに。
The disastrous life of SAIKIK. Definitely disastrous, as the title says, as his peaceful life that he thought of once is now over, because he has gained tremendous popularity because of his looks and just overall having a very interesting personality that is different from others. Now you see, SAIKIK didn't want this at all. He wanted nothing to do with others, and as well as hide his powers in a school setting, but because everyone wanted it to be his friend, well, that's very difficult for him because, he does try his best. It's very funny and hilarious and definitely worth your time. The King's Avatar is regarded as one of the best Chinese anime series of all time, which I have to agree on. A veteran gamer once known as a god has decided to retire for his own personal reasons, but due to his own love for games, he has decided to return once again, but this time to start a brand new, completely fresh account without the help of any of his friends or any sponsors, and he will use his gamer skills and knowledge of what he learned to start from the bottom and reach the top all on his very own. Nobody knows he is the legendary gamer, as this is equivalent to a Smurf account that he is now using to flex on all the others. Next on this list we have is Plunderer, which is a very underrated fantasy series about a legendary warrior called the Plunderer, who survived the Great War back in the days and was said that he still exists to this very day. Hina lost her mom due to her number reaching 0, which she told her daughter to find the Plunderer to seek help. Now, venturing off to find him, she stumbles across a very strange man, a very perverted and hilarious man who has been rejected by multiple women, but his true identity is hidden from others until the time is right. Who could this man be? Is he some sort of an importance to her? Mob Psycho 100, a masterpiece creation by Studio Bones that is receiving a 3rd season very soon in 2022. This had to be on this list because it fits the topic of today's video. Mob is just your average high school kid who wields, psychic powers that he uses to work alongside Reagan to exorcise evil spirits. Now, his powers grow stronger when he reaches 100%, but his ultimate power beyond that is unknown. This alone could even destroy the world, judging from what he was capable of. It's truly a remarkable series with a unique art style and fascinating characters to watch.
俺が鍛える。ザン。
This is a story of a stray god named Yato, a boy who is actually an overpowered god, yet no one knows about that fact, and all he does is just go around the neighborhood and gets work from people for a mere change, which is quite the lazy job, to be honest. Now, Yato had a spirit which can turn into his very own weapon, though it was completely fed up with the way Yato was doing things and met a girl who got into an accident and became his spirit instead, as he needed a new one to continue his work. Now, Noragami is one of the best shonen series with a protagonist that you are going to love a lot.
SAIKIK! ユキネ、ノラの話に耳を貸す。
Up next is a series called PARASYTE the MAXIM, which features an ordinary human who had been infected with some sort of a parasite that granted him extremely cool powers. The parasite was called mabye, and the pair is forced into an uneasy coexistence and must defend themselves from hostile parasites that hope to eradicate this new threat to their species. There's a lot of action, huge character development of a weak character to a more stronger personality that you do not want to be missing out on. Charlotte is a series that focuses on the aspect of people with unique superpowers. A high schooler named Yu had the power to control a subject for a mere few seconds, and a lot can be done in those seconds, to be honest, until he got caught by a fellow classmate that threatened him to expose him if he didn't join her club. This club now specialized in stopping people from using their powers, but there's actually so much more to the story than you think. Yu has an incomplete ability that will bring him closer to a very shocking truth, and to find out more about his true ability and what exactly it is capable of. Now we're going back to the classics by the name of The Devil is a Part-Timer. I'm super excited for season 2, and I can't wait to see the cast return once again. But this is actually a reverse isekai series of a hero and a demon lord getting transferred to the human world of Japan. Both of them had no choice but to, blend into society and get a job to earn a living and pay their expenses. Though not all seems to be peaceful as you think, because trouble is still out there and the whole city is on the verge of destruction unless our heroes do something about it.
幸せになりたかった。
Finally on this list we have is Platinum, and by the author of Death Note, he has created quite an interesting series of a battle royale where few selected people have been granted angel-like powers and must kill each other until one more remains, to where they will become a god and get their ultimate wish granted. Quite the tempting offer, so a lot of people are finding their ways to deal with the other angel. Though it's not easy, as some are more powerful than others, as each plan requires straight up precision. Our main character is quite powerful, though he is not brave enough to use his abilities just yet. Now, the series is actually very slow paced, but I feel something will come in return that will surely surprise us for the wait. Well, it looks like that your overpowered days are now over, because it is time to close the video as we have come to an end. So I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching all the way to the very end of the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.